Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. I hope everybody is having a great day. We are doing a three pile reading. We are using the deck Believe in Your Own Magic. Okay, so you're going to pick a card that resonates with you, and we are going to see what your message is for the day. Okay, so I feel like it's this one, and this one, and this one. All right, so let's take a look. We have one, two, and three. So if you picked one, your message is thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. Okay, so Divine Collective, you have been through a lot. You are beautiful and you are worthy. I feel like you're very worthy. I feel like you are a beautiful person who has seen the beauty of things, but you've also seen the thorns of things, right? So this card is telling you to to be to be your true self, but don't allow just anybody to come near you anymore. Like don't it's okay to be protective. It's okay like to weave together the crown you deserve. I feel like this is like one of those things where roses are considered sacred, they're considered love, they're considered a very elegant flower, and they're often used when it comes to relationships and love and um, how we feel about someone, right? We often use roses. So this card here I feel is telling you that you know, take your time to invest in yourself. You are worthy of the love that you seek, and you have younger people here that you are teaching to respect themselves, to love themselves, to not allow themselves to be mistreated in a world that often is full of mistreatment, right? So this, you're touching the flower, you're aware of the thorns, you know that things can happen, but you're not letting that stop you. You're seeing the beauty in this situation, even through all the hardship. You are seeing the beauty, right? So this is telling you to to step up, to do what you deserve, and call in your energy. Trust that you are meant to be this beautiful light. In some situations, for some people, I feel like this is like you're a teacher or a mother, um, or you could be like, for some, I feel like you are healing the inner child. Like I feel like this is her, and like this is the younger her, like the younger, like she's sitting there like daydreaming about her younger selves. So I feel like you're doing a lot of inner healing. I feel like you've stepped back, and instead of searching for love outside of you, you have been giving the love to you, to yourself, and you've been healing yourself, and you've been healing your inner child. And that takes a lot. That's a lot of thorns. It's a lot of work to go inward. So many times we seek outside of ourselves for somebody to make the pain go away. And when we do that, we're not facing our own thorns, right? We are opening a door to other people's thorns, but it's okay. We'll just move on to the next person. But when you are doing self-healing, you're facing your own thorns, you're facing your own problems, right? So I feel like for pal one, you are definitely doing a lot of self-care, a lot of self-love in this reading, in this card. You are definitely setting a great example for others around you to do the same thing. Okay. If you pick two, your card is Lioness. You've earned all your stripes. Okay, so wow. Okay, so this card here, you have done a lot of work. You your self-esteem is is through the roof. You have beautiful self-esteem. You have achieved a lot in your life, and you're independent. You know, there is no one else in this picture but a well. And a well represents um, a lot of abundance, a lot of space, a lot of growth. A well is huge, and their frequencies can control the ocean. It can send signals out that can calm, other animals, and it's a beautiful frequency, and they 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 navigate with such force and they take up such space, and that's I feel like that's your energy. Like I feel in this card that you don't care like anymore. Like you're not going to play small. You're not going to be hiding in the back. You're not going to worry about other people's views or opinions on you. I feel like you have actually conquered a lot of that inner self lack, and I feel like you have a lot of self-respect for yourself, and it's a lot of self-respect for others too. Like you understand what it took to get here, and you understand what it is to feel like this, and to be in these shoes with situations, and you're like a role model. You're like the person that is saying, if I can do it, you can do it. And you're content. You are you are calm and collective, and you're in deep thoughts about where you are and what you want to do, and you're well aware of your emotions, and you can make them big if you want to. Like I feel like emotionally you can go all out, you can go all in, or you could pull back and be a quiet collective person. So I feel like you've done a lot of self uh, awareness as far as like who you are, what you want to be, what got you here, and you you don't need anybody. People right now, if they're in your life, it's because you want them to be. It is not because you need them to be. Like you are fine being alone. You are fine in that solitary energy. You're fine connecting to nature, and and you're a powerful force right there. You're a powerful force right now. You've got a lot of a lot of positive energy and sustainable energy flowing through you, right? So it is like move over, get out of my way kind of energy, but not in a mean way, but just like I'm no longer going to sit back and be mistreated, kind of, like I this is my space, and I'm going to use it. I'm going to utilize it for the best of my ability, kind of situation. So very nice energy. Congratulations to you. That's a lot of work that you've done on yourself in that card. And then pal three, we have expectations. Okay, so this one here, don't seek anyone's approval. Okay, so you don't need to validate. You don't need to validate. I see three here. Like two and one is three. And then there's like three spiritual um, resemblance, like orbs, kind of spirit things. So, I feel like you are heartbroken. You are are in this like in between of trusting that you don't need anybody, but used to having people tell you who you are, what to do, what to be, how to be. Like I feel like you went from from not owning your emotions to like being like your emotions kind of ran you. Like you when a situation happened, your emotions kind of took over. And then people kind of stepped in and told you who you were, how to calm yourself, what you like they like you depended on people to help you understand your own emotions. And um I feel like you are finally coming into the quietness of your own connection. Like maybe you've spent many years with friends around you and like you kind of like molded to their expectations or who they wanted you to be, or like you spent time making sure that you walked in family footsteps and what they expected you to be. And now I kind of feel like you are going into like a peaceful, there's like a peaceful inward, just you and spirit. And like you're realizing that you you don't need that energy anymore. You don't need somebody telling you who you are or what to do or what's wrong with you or how to be happy or I don't I feel like you are realizing that you will always let yourself down if you're constantly trying to be what everybody tells you to be. And I feel like you are finally coming into that solitaire. You're finally coming into self, and you're realizing that you all you need to do is love yourself. All you need to do is see yourself in this in as you know as a beautiful person of nature, a beautiful person of creativity, a beautiful person of the divine. Like in this picture, she's in the forest and she's just, it's just quiet and it's just her and the spirits. And I feel like you've been through a lot and you have realized that it's time for you to let go of other people's expectations of you and getting validation and letting other people tell you your thoughts and feelings about situations. This is going to be a big step for you. You're going to need a lot of grounding here. I feel like, you you might want to go out in nature. You might want to try to connect with nature as much as possible. Um, I feel like you might want to do some meditation, some yoga, do some exercises that help you connect to your inner self. You might want to find some like minded groups or friends that work with inner connections, um, inner awareness, self love, because I feel like that's going to be really important for you. Because I feel like you're going from people always around you, telling you what to do, how to feel, how to be, what to dress, how to act, to finally realizing that you don't know who you are and you want to find out who you are and you want to love who you are. You don't want to be in somebody's shadow or somebody's tug of war. So I feel like maybe you might have um, got rid of some friends. You might have moved away from family. So this card is definitely about taking some time with yourself and honoring yourself, listening to yourself, listen to your inner guidance, listen to your spiritual guidance. Don't doubt yourself. There's going to be a lot of work here with you overcoming doubting yourself. You might have been somebody where somebody constantly, put what you wanted to do or how you felt down, made fun of your clothes or whatever. And so I feel like you got to do a lot of coming into your power, into your self-awareness and reminding yourself that you are lovable and you are love and you are loved and that you are meant to be whoever it is that you desire to be. Okay, thank you so much for joining us for this three card reading. And again, this was from Believe in Your Own Magic. All right, have a great evening. Bye.